Oh my god.
There we go. Batty, you are so fluffy and soft. I love you. But you're going to stay down here with me on my lap. Be a lap
No matter
cat.
how much I shuffle a Precon, I can't get a good opening hand.
That's what happened with the Grixis one. Like after we were done and after I had lost, I was going through and just looking at cards, and like I just had pockets of lands. I was like, well, that's one reason why I didn't have lands. There we go. Let me bring up my chat over here so I got it in
really
two
cool
places.
about having like printed it is that it actually comes kind of mixed already.
Sometimes I was smart with like the last three decks because the Grixis one I just sleeved going straight down. The next one I did front back, front back, front back. So it was a land, a new card, land, a new card. That way, at least it was a little bit better shuffled. And I haven't seen anybody play these two, so I love cards where like the art in the front is like the character, but then the other character is the other side, so you see the artwork from both sides.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Kind of like a three-dimensional picture.
Yeah, I did notice that when they had those out. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Well, they did that with the Battle Bond, and heads up, Gavin, you're awesome because Gavin did Battle Bond. I love Battle Bond is still one of my favorite.
Man, Gavin's so cool.
Gavin is so cool. Gavin, you guys did an excellent job with this.
Yes, you can tell just the sheer amount of love that went into this set.
Yes, and just hearing everybody's love for episodes and just the flavor on the cards, whether it's the mechanic that's making it flavorful or just the quotes, and it's
let's see, Friday on Trying Casually, they were doing a like two of the players were playing Doctor Who decks, and every card's like, I remember that episode. I remember that episode. Yep, that one.
See,
it's like not great, but it's playable.
And that's one of the fun things about these two. Oh, I forgot that I reset my computer, so I got to go turn my camera is doing the
autofocus thingy.
Yeah, like I'm in a rave of some sort. And
I'm enjoying watching it.
And let me make sure the Discord is actually in the right spot, because it's not, because it likes to just do whatever it wants. It always resets every time I freaking... Let's see here. Can one of you say something just to make sure I can... It's
something.
Hello. Success. Okay, that's good. Every single time OBS switches back off of my options for Discord, and I'm like, come on, every time? Do we gotta do this every time, OBS? Must we be arch enemies? Can't we just be friends? Okay. Got chat up over here. And how you doing, Fluffy? We're just getting things situated over here. It's been a long day of magic. And then tomorrow, Tom, you'll probably be able to destroy me because my brain will not work anymore. You'll have the advantage. There we go. Put all that stuff back. Guess okay. There's the Planechase die. Batty, you're just gonna keep coming on back. He's like, this is where I live. This is my comfort mattress thing that you've built over here for me. My bed. Let me just randomize us real quick.
It's so fluffy. I just want to bury my face into that fur.
Oh, he's the soft. It's just...
I'm sneezing just looking at your cat.
It's so soft. Like, he's just such a weird fur. Like, it's really, really fine, and like... Yeah, I have to take allergy medicine every day when I wake up. Cause
when we got our cat, that's what I had to do too. Like, I was like, really? And so for like 14 years, I took an allergy pill every day, and I've been wondering my liver crapped out.
Yep, that's probably where I'm going next. So, welcome everybody. This is the last pod of the evening, or of the day. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. We are just doing a little mini charity stream, raising some money for Trans Lifeline. if you donate at least $5, I will be doing a deck for one of the randomly chosen winners. I will be building a Doctor Who deck, or a deck with the Doctor Who commanders. You'll get to choose whatever Doctor or companion you want, or whatever legendary creature you wish, and I will build you a deck in paper, and I will send it to you. We are also going to be giving away a TARDIS Surge foil, the Surge foils are so pretty. Ugh, that foiling is so pretty. But this is my last one that I confiscated in Vegas. I may have gotten a lot of pictures with TARDISes and people, and I was like, well, I'll just do giveaway streams with these. I kept one for myself. But I'll be giving this away about halfway through the stream. Anybody who's in chat or just hanging out, I'll use the night bot, and we will wait about 20 minutes or so, and then I will choose a winner of somebody who is on and chit-chatting and hanging out with us. And yeah, we've got some wonderful guests, returning guests that saved us earlier, and 2 new guests. Which, Tom, is your board? It's upside down. That playmat, I thought it was right side up. There we go. Haha. We did it. I was sitting there, I was like, I think the
you're upside down. I have to, I just realized I have to flip you. Cat was confusing me.
Yeah, he was upside down. But, hey, Alex, what has happened?
Well, if it's anything like the earlier game, you will be off work in time to watch the end of it.
Yes. Oh, let's see here. Let me just copy the campaign code real quick so I can throw that up in chat every once in a while.
Yeah, I've been amplifying it on Twitter.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I wanted there to be a giveaway, so I made sure I donated $20, which guarantees that you do the giveaway. So.
That's awesome. I appreciate that. Like, I love that's the awesome thing about you all in the community. There's everybody gives back and tries to help and is there for each other, and I appreciate that.
Stream was especially important to me because, I mean, a lot of people don't know because they don't assume I'm as old as I am. But my son is trans.
Oh.
So I have not the same stake that other people have in it. But
still.
It's very, very, very important to me that there's support and resources and understanding, and that people don't stop fighting because we're sliding backwards.
Indeed, there's been a lot of crap this year. So, being able to give back and Trans Lifeline is awesome for the trans community. It gives people somewhere to go and talk to if they don't have somebody, and that's awesome. Because, yeah, being trans is not great sometimes, and when you don't have people to talk to, that is also not great. So, but I appreciate you all taking time out of your days to come and do the charity stream and just hang out with me and play these new decks. And yeah, we get to have fun and we get to help people. Here we go, Sue. Let me throw that up again. There you go. That should take you right on over. And yes, I appreciate everybody who's come in just to hang out and chat, say hi. You all, I heart you all. But I'm going to let everybody just let us know what about yourselves, what you got going on in the world, and yeah, and then we'll get things started. Lachlan, welcome back. It's been so long.
It's been forever. A whole regeneration. I'm Lachlan. You can find me on Twitter as Lachlan, the Lachlan on the TikToks, and on Twitch as Loch Ness. I stream Tuesday nights for Tuesday night team-ups. And I host the in real life What's in the Deck Box and Hate Has No Place Here games at our LGS. Also at schools. I do a circuit for schools, and I do intramural clubs, lunchtime clubs, where we do Hate Has No Place At, and then the school, just to kind of, yeah. Well, that's my way of honoring Sheldon. So.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Is awesome.
Tonight, I am playing the Doctor who's not in my wheelhouse. Although apparently Yasmin is gay. I don't know. I missed something. And I couldn't find I couldn't find Vastra and Jenny in the deck, so you're stuck with the 13th Doctor and Yasmin.
That's because I have Vastra and Jenny.
You have Vaster and Jenny.
Yeah.
Are we playing the same deck by accident?
Do we have the same deck?
'Cause they're not
Maybe
in
I
Timey-wimey.
did grab the wrong. I did grab the wrong deck. Do I not have timey-wimey? Let me grab timey-wimey. You guys just keep introducing yourselves while I fix things here. Because I didn't grab the main commanders, I just... It's been a long day.
I was playing the 13th Doctor and Yasmin, and I gather that their goal is to suspend stuff. No, it's just to not play stuff from my hand. So
it's so gross. They're all gross. I say that like, oh, this is gross and this is gross, but I've seen all of them do terrible things. So
They are very well made.
yes, I'm not going to use Rose again because
Rose is so good.
way too good. It was silly. But yes,
do the 9th and Rose though.
could do the 9th and Rose.
Oh,
Part of me kind of wants to do this guy though. Well, let me see here. Okay, what's going on, Ruby? Welcome back.
Hey, yep, I have not been here in a while. Yep, I'm Ruby with Chaos CDH. You can find me under Chaos CDH any and everywhere the name can be used. And I have actually started and now on the 3rd week. So for me, consistently, streaming Commander on my channel. And so far, I stupidly designed a gauntlet for it that I play the same deck until it's beaten. So we're on Feldhorn right now. And she's proven to be a lot more disgusting than I thought.
That's terrible.
But what sucks is I can't upgrade her until she's beaten, and there's so many pretty cards in these sets that go in that deck.
I'm gonna have to come over and just give you a beating, is what you're saying.
Actually,
I think Blake suggested that we run the 11th and Donna.
Iara, I think you're on Tuesday.
Maybe Light Balls will come and visit you.
If I'm not mistaken, it's you, Shannibal, and Chris Von Doom.
Oh, sweet. That'll be fun.
Right.
So I'm very much looking forward to getting my butt kicked.
Yeah, Chris, and Shannibal, their decks.
I don't mind getting annihilated. I actually take pleasure in it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a bit of a masochist. I'm a masochistic archenemy.
Like, if I know I'm causing the problems and I die first, I'm like, okay, yep, I deserve what I got.
I'll have to come watch you when we're done our two-headed giant game.
Yes, two-headed giant is one of my favorite ways to play things. That's like when Battle Bond came out, I was like, yay, because it's basically just two-headed giant. I know, it's on my list of things to do. It's like tomorrow, I'm like, I gotta do a lot of catching up with the weekend.
Yeah.
And Tomedy, what is happening? You bring in your inner Grixis mean girl here, I see.
Yep, Valbros the Dalek creator. I'm Tom. You can find me on Twitter and Moxfield at Tomedy. I don't really have anything else going on, but I'm gonna try to make some Daleks.
I'm excited. I should have chose the Davros instead of Missy when I played that deck just because I wanted to make Daleks, and then I didn't make Daleks, and then I did finally make Cybermen, but I didn't even get to use them.
I went with Cult of Skaros, but I think Davros is the face commander, so I stuck with that. Where's Missy?
I love the Cult of Skaro.
Yeah.
Like, I freaked out when that card was revealed.
If I play this on Wednesday night, when I play on Wednesday night and I do the villain deck, I'm gonna go with the Cult of Skaro as my commander.
Oh, cool. I do want to see. I forgot to turn off the pulsating thing.
And I will wear my Dalek mini dress.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah,
I have a TARDIS
be
dress.
on
I knew I
theme.
forgot something.
While everybody dies and needs eye bleach, I will still wear the dress.
Apply that. There we go. Now I won't be pulsating like I'm in the club. So, if anybody doesn't know, we are playing Planechase. Some new Planechase cards came out with Doctor Who's set here. I'm very excited. I play a lot of Planechase here. If you didn't know that, I imagine you probably do if you're viewing. So, Planechase is an alternate form of Magic the Gathering, where we have this wonderful Planechase deck. It has different locations, this time just of the Doctor Who universe. And, yeah, they're all new cards. I've seen probably half of them now, so there's still some mysteries in there for me because I didn't get to read everything. Yes, I showed him. Batty is just gonna hang out. There's been times where I just play on one side of the board and he just hangs out. I'm like, okay. That's usually Monday nights with. And that was all Monday last week. Batty just sat on one side of the board, and then when we were done, he got up and left. I'm like, such a jerk. But this is a wonderful deck of different planes, and they're basically different environmental, or not environmental effects, but global effects that will affect all of us in the board state. It also, let me see here. There it is. I had to move stuff because of Batty. We have the wonderful planar die. We may roll the planar die once per turn as a sorcery during our turn. It is basically a 1 and a 6. The other sides are blank. If we roll the planar symbol or a 1, we will go to the next plane. If we roll the 69 or the 6, chaos will ensue, and then which the power of the plane will go off. Usually whatever the global effect is, or with this set, there's a lot of flavor to most of the locations. So, like in the Mortuarium, you got the Weeping Angels. You get to make those, or you get to make Daleks, or you get to make Cybermen when you roll the 6. And we may do this once per turn as a sorcery, or we may also pay mana for it and pay 1, 2, and 3 and cumulatively more each time, because sometimes the plane will kill you, like I found out earlier. But I'm going to be playing the 11th Doctor and Donna Noble, and we're going to be suspending things and doing silly stuff. There's a lot of cards that make things unblockable in this deck, and that seems to be the way to go about things to deal with people. So I'm excited. I've gotten to play. I've seen these decks all in action multiple times just today, so I'm excited to see what other new cards I've missed and weird interactions and see what actually happens here. Let me randomize us real quick. Boop. There we go. We are randomized. And our first location that we will be going to is the Dalek Intensive Care. The Dalek Asylum. When you planeswalk to the Dalek Intensive Care, and at the beginning of your upkeep, exile a non-Dalek creature you control. If you do, create a 3/3 black Dalek artifact creature token with menace. It gains haste until end of turn. Luckily, nobody has any creatures right now. Whenever chaos ensues, target Dalek you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. There has been so many Dalek locations that we've been to this today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That is so on flavor to that location.
Yeah.
I have not read these, and that's incredible.
Yeah, most of them are very, very spot on.
Yeah.
I think I will keep this hand. It's not super great, but it has
shit,
lands.
I'm burst.
That you are.
I need to pay attention to things.
It is all good. It happens.
Okay.
It's a Sunday, and especially now it's getting late.
Yep. Okay, so I didn't state we were doing instructions. I'm running the 4th Doctor and Sarah Jane. I literally opened this deck less than an hour ago. So
it's a mystery.
that's why it's not sleeved.
I love it. Like, I still haven't read all the cards.
They had to sit and watch me. I played that deck Friday night, and I had to sit and color it in as I was going because it was black and white.
It was fun.
I'm going to play the Trinzil Clock Tower. And just because I know it has the effect, I'm going to tap to add blue and put a time counter and pass.
Sounds
I'm
good.
going to call for turn. I am going to play a Frost Royal Snarl, revealing an island to make it not be tapped. And then I'm going to tap 1 for like my first Soul Ring in forever.
Hey, X-Ray, what's happening?
Oh, and then I'm gonna.
Reggie.
Oh, I don't run Soul Ring, so I'm not used to this. I'm going to tap two. I'm going to tap the Soul Ring, and I'm going to play a TARDIS.
Nice. That's not too terrible of a turn at all.
Then I'll pass my turn.
I absolutely love the TARDIS because it has allowed us to go through a good portion of the Planechase deck each time. Like, I really like a lot of these new Planechase cards, and I'm trying to figure out ways to get them to be able to be used in when we're playing Planechase, but so people don't actually have to take cards out of their decks to put those cards in. So I'll figure out something. I'm gonna play an Evolving Wilds.
I was looking at them and they just slot in. Like, you can play the Doctor Who Planechase without Doctor Who cards.
Yeah, and a lot of the cards that do like Planechase kind of things too, they've added extra things to them so they do other stuff. So if you're not playing Planechase, at least they're not completely worthless.
Well, like the TARDIS, the first thing I thought was the War Doctor that's made for him.
Yeah, the War Doctor. I almost got to use the War Doctor. It got taken off the board. I was like, I'm going to do terrible things with this. I'm going to grab a Plains and, yeah, Tom, I pass. I was just going to Evolving Wilds anyway. Oh, we're still in that Dalek place. I should have rolled.
Play Fetid Fools and tap.
Oh, I
Or
totally
pass.
forgot we could have rolled.
Yeah, I forgot. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, it gets to the villain's turn, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't really want to be here.
Well, I've replaced Soul Ring in all my decks with Amulet of Vigor, and now I'm thinking,
Let's go with Prairie Stream tapped and pass.
Soul Ring has its place.
I will upkeep and draw. I will play a command tower. And I will... Oh, can't do that. Yes, I can. I totally can do that. I will tap blue, green, and I have one floating. And I'll play the 13th Doctor. It's not very efficient with me. I will crew my TARDIS.
That 13th Doctor does some work. Ugh.
Yes. I will crew my TARDIS, and I will swing at our villain for 2.
Sounds like a plan. Would you like to planeswalk?
And I would like to planeswalk.
Aw.
That was the whole point of that turn.
Oh no, the Prime Minister's Cabinet Room. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to one target creature you control becomes a copy of target creature an opponent controls. And then the power of the planar chaos. Will the council, whenever chaos ensues, starting with you, each player votes for a creature you don't control. Exile each creature with the most votes or tied for the most votes.
And then I will use my free planeswalk, and we go nowhere.
Okay. Hi, Betty. You just sit on my lap. Yeah. You sit.
And then I will pass my turn.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw a card. It's when I'm taking my turn that he's like, haha, I can get back up here. Let's see here. We're going to play a Mystic Monastery, which will come into play tapped. We're going to tap 1, and I'm going to play a Soul Ring. Woohoo! And
Exactly on time.
yes, exactly.
Yep.
It's a non-threatening Soul Ring. I'm going to roll to see if we can leave this place, because it's kind of scary. Uh-oh. Whenever chaos ensues with you, each player votes for a creature you don't control. Exile each creature with the most votes. Unfortunately, there is only one creature on the battlefield.
Yeah, and that's gonna really suck for me.
Yeah, I'm very sorry, because I don't think we'd... Yeah, because it's not even a May. We all have to vote no matter what.
Yeah.
So I guess the 13th Doctor. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're not really, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super sorry about it, but also I am kind of, because you just got to cast it.
Now I won't be able, and now it's going to be priced out of reach.
Not too badly, at least. That's why
Uh,
at least the Soul Ring kind of just sucks up the commander cost, and I am gonna pass my turn after that.
And Mara, before
Yes.
after your turn, change your commander.
Oh, yep.
I went to go look at the doctor and I'm like, wait,
That's not what that does.
why is Vastra and Ginny still here?
Just let me take them out of here.
Play a Shipwrecked Marsh. And I'm going to play a Wayfarer's Bauble. Then I'm going to see if I can Planeswalk. I cannot. Pass my turn.
Yep. Like.
I couldn't planeswalk us naturally. No.
Had to try to do it yourself without your TARDIS. Screwed everything up. Messed up the timelines.
I am going to play Exotic Orchard. Tap for one and a white to cast out Sarah Jane. And then I'll roll the planar die. If you'd be so kind, Amara.
Dun, dun, dun. We're still here.
Yep. Alright. Pass.
I'm going to roll the planar die. Nothing. Because I could have gotten rid of that for free, so why not? I'm going to draw for turn. Ooh. It's great. I've got a Benji blueprint to work from. I will cast Forest. And then I will pay 1 blue and a red. 1 a blue and a red. Don't do that the other way around. The forest can be the 1. No. Go the other way. Oh, this is... Soul Rings are... This is the other reason I got rid of the Soul Rings in my deck. They're mana inefficient, and I often end up with 1 leftover mana that I can't do anything with. And I'm going to cast River Song.
Oh.
I draw cards from the bottom of the library rather than the top.
I have a deck for her.
Prevails or searches their library, put a +1/+1 counter on River Song. Then River Song deals damage to that player equal to its power.
Oh no.
I am going to crew the TARDIS.
Glad I used my Evolving Wilds already.
And Amara,
Yes.
would you like to take 3, please?
I would love to. Would you like to Planeswalk?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
Although, the problem with this set of cards is, it can always get worse.
Yes, that is true. We're going to go to the TARDIS Bay. The first spell you cast during each of your turns with the mana value 2 or greater has Cascade. Whenever chaos ensues, gain control of target artifact and then Planeswalk. Oh, that's gross.
See, that's kind of like... That's twice that the thing that would have been good for me happened before, on my... So, I don't get the benefit of casting a spell now because I've already cast one on my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so, going into post-main post-combat main phase. I am going to tap a green to play Carpet of Flowers. At the beginning of each of my main phases, if I haven't added mana with this ability this turn, I may add X mana of any color, where X is the number of islands the target opponent controls. But more importantly, I attacked, so I get to cascade into a 1-drop. Now I have a question about cascade. If I'm drawing off the bottom, do I cascade off the top or do I cascade off the bottom?
Oh.
You would still cascade off the top because
Okay, so that's what I thought. Because,
yeah,
because as far as I can tell, this works really well because do the cascade cards go back in a random order or in any order?
I think it's random.
yeah, they just kind of, yeah.
Because if they went back in any order, then I can use my cascade to order my draw.
Yeah, it's random.
Draw stuff.
Yep. Benji says random.
Yeah.
It's also on the TARDIS Bay. That's what I was looking at.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm cascading because I have a land lump at the top of my deck, and this is going to be a really long game. So I get a preordain.
Oh.
Scry 2, then draw a card.
You would cascade into 0.
Oh.
It's 1 less.
Oh, yeah, because Carpet of Flowers is 1. So it can't actually do anything. It would just kind of... I think
Sorry, I was reading.
So this is perfect, though. So I am going to cascade through my deck.
And then you could shuffle it, yeah.
Hold that.
Yeah.
And I get to shuffle my deck.
Yep.
Unless there's...
Some zero.
Unless there's
Yeah, I
I
know.
can't think of
I
one.
do not believe there's a 0 cost in the deck.
With like an ever-flowing chalice or something weird in there.
But that's brilliant because I get to oh, that actually goes in because I failed to find.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's like super.
I'm glad because I actually felt bad calling that out, so I'm glad it helped somehow.
No, it did because I suspend only cards don't count either. Oh, right, because their cost is a suspend cost.
Hey, Uncle Russ, what's happening?
I will then pass my turn. Oh. Yeah, I'll pass my turn.
Okie dokie. I will untap. How you doing, Russ? It's been a couple weeks here. How did your play go? Are you still doing the... Let's see here. Let me try
Benji, I actually thought that if it's a no-cost suspend card, I thought it did actually count because the suspend cost is 0. Or the actual CMC is 0.
that.
I could be wrong. I just thought that was...
Well, if
'cause
it's
it's
a
really...
suspend only card, then I would have been doing it. Then I would have had a
Oh, sweet.
target probably, right?
Yeah, if it was a card that you could only cast by suspending, it should cast. Like, trying to think of one and I'm blanking so hard.
You can tell I don't use Cascade very often. Or at least suspend cards.
Like Lotus, that was the one. I actually have used Lotus Bloom quite a few times.
Google says Cascade allows you to cast the card. It doesn't allow you to suspend it.
Okay, so...
Okay.
I'm gonna play myself an exotic...
Right, suspending isn't casting.
Betty, quit trying to...
Play it by suspending it, which is different than casting.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
This is a fun game.
So many different interactions. Batty, you stay down here. I'm gonna play an exotic orchard. Can one of you make mountains?
I have a mountain.
Sadly,
no.
no.
No, not yet. I can. I have one red source. I can play a mountain next turn if it'll help you.
Yeah, you have access to red because of the
yes,
item.
okay. Yep, I see it up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. That is what I was wondering. I guess I'm gonna tap this for red. Oh, I can make... I'm dumb. I sit there, I'm like, yeah, I can make red myself, but I'm just making stuff up over here. I'm gonna tap
And now you can
4.
double make red.
Oh man, do I want to... Yeah, we'll just do this. We're gonna play Donna Noble. And she has Soul Bond. I don't have anything to soul bond to at the moment, but whenever Donna or a creature is paired with it is dealt damage, Donna deals that much damage to target opponent. And she shall cascade. So we're looking for a 3. Out of time. When out of time...
Does Donna cost 4?
Yep.
That's expensive for Tom.
Yeah. Should cost more than the doctor does.
So did, same thing here. Yasmin costs more than the 13th Doctor.
When out of time enters the battlefield, untap all creatures. Then those creatures phase out until out of time leaves the battlefield. Put a time counter.
This is the one you wouldn't let me cast last game.
Put a time counter on out of time for each creature that phased out this way. Excellent. Okay. So everybody's creatures are going away. I mean, I didn't want to cast it. We'll blame the cascade.
Beautiful artwork, though.
So everybody's creatures are going to go away underneath out of time, and then it's silly game. And then
how many suspended creatures are on out of time?
It'll have 3 on it.
Okay.
So let me put 3 of these on here. Oh, so that's awesome, Russ. There we go. Okay, so I just keep causing problems, apparently. I'm gonna roll and see if we can leave. Because I don't really want anybody else cascading. I'll pay 1 to do it again.
That's what my whole deck is supposed to do.
Okay, well, I guess we're still here. Enjoy, Tom.
Okay. I'm going to play a Stormcarved Coast.
Oh, man. Every one of these games, things have gone differently. Or done weird stuff.
And
Exterminate. This is our incense folder, by the way.
I love it.
That's wonderful.
Well, I'm going to roll and see if I can get Chaos.
Chaos.
Nope.
I'm right here.
We already
Yes,
we already
love
accomplished that, Tom.
Just going to tap 2 and sack the Wayfarer's Bauble to go look for a land and pass my turn as I do that.
Oh, I'm glad that River wasn't out anymore, because, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get to
There
draw.
you go. Mountain.
Gonna play an island. I will tap for blue, white, green, and 1 to cast Alistair the Brigadier.
He
And-
makes soldiers.
Whenever I cast a historic spell, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. When he attacks, I may pay 8. If I do, creatures I control get +X, where X is the number of historic permanents I control.
Oh,
and
Amara's well aware of how that one works.
Yeah.
And then I'm it is Brigadier Letwich Stewart. I love him. And I will cascade for 3.
That was Amara's first death.
It was.
I am very happy I'm cascading into the TARDIS.
Success! Tom is going to feel left out. Now I got to go find my TARDIS.
And I do not know why I'm tired.
You were not supposed
I
to
am-
show the whole deck.
I know. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
It was 3 lands that I don't want to hit, so I hope to God that I didn't just put them near the top. And I create a soldier creature token, and I'll pass after that.
There's a lot of good soldier creatures and human creatures in these sets. Ugh.
And ways to
Mhm.
protect
Yeah.
the human.
Sad part is I'm very good at Cascade. I literally have a deck that does nothing but that, and for some reason I went completely blank.
I'm not cheating. I am drawing off the bottom.
Isn't
You
River
don't.
gone?
River's gone right now. Yeah, she's
Right.
Yeah, because of out of time. Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many weird things that have been going on with these decks that to keep track of. Like, reverse turn orders and drawing off the bottoms of decks. And I almost feel like maybe Playtest was watching our chaos streams. They're like, hey, let's just add these as rules.
Oh, wait, sorry. I now draw off the top.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. What to do? So my first spell will have Cascade, right?
Correct.
Yes, as long as it's 2 or more. Which, yeah, I guess that makes sense anyway. That's how Cascade works.
And if I attack, I also get Cascade.
Yes.
Correct.
I will play... my Rogue's Passage. Will I do that? Yes, I will do that. So that leaves me...
No problem, Benji.
Yes. Okay, and then I will pass... I will cast... Oh, that's even better. I will pay 3, and I will cast Riversong's Diary. So that has imprint. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell from their hand, exile it instead of putting it into a graveyard as it resolves. At the beginning of my upkeep, if there are 4 or more cards exiled with Riversong's Diary, choose one of them at random. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Now I get to cascade into a 2-drop, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
A 2R1.
So, start the TARDIS. Surveil 2, then draw a card. I may planeswalk.
I do like that card. Does all the things I like to do. Throw stuff at my graveyard, draw cards, planeswalk, and then do it again.
And it has jump. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has jumpstart. Love it.
Well, want to go into exile instead of graveyard?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it'll go.
No.
Because
Mm-mm,
the
it
diary.
won't.
Will the diary take it?
The diary's not on board yet.
Oh.
Oh.
It goes on to the cast.
The diary is on
Yeah.
the stack until
Yeah, so-
the cascade card.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct. So that one will go to graveyard.
It also doesn't meet the criteria. It has to be from my hand, and it wasn't cast from my hand.
Oh, yeah.
That too.
Oh, it does say that. Okay.
Yeah, reading the card explains the card.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little clauses on a lot of these Doctor Who cards
Yes.
that where they must have been like, oh, yeah, this is a problem.
Yeah. And Benji, the River Song Diary, I have a full art foil version already going into Feldhorn. I can't wait.
Nate took away Benji's diary earlier.
So when I regenerated into that game, I took over Nate's board state, and Riversong's Diary was already under the Pandorica, and I went to let it go, and everyone's like, "No!" And then I finally got convinced to let it go, and I was like, "Oh, that was a mistake. It's going right back under." And then Benji got rid of it, which was nice. Okay.
Oh, River Song Diary is going into Feldhorn Direwolf General.
It's going where?
Into my Feldhorn deck. Feldhorn.
Oh, you're not getting it. Okay, so that's...
Oh, no.
What you just said
Dreadwolf.
is completely irrelevant to me. All right.
No,
thank you.
I was answering Benji. Sorry. Dreadwolf Herald, that was it.
Okay. And I cannot play a creature. Oh, we planeswalked.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Bloop, bloop. Oh no, the Doctor's Tomb. If a creature would die, exile it instead, and that creature's controller loses 2 life. Whenever chaos ensues, redistribute any number of players' life totals. Yeah.
I am going to do a. So at the beginning of each of my main phases, so I'm going to skip the combat phase. Oh, I should have done this in reverse. Bugger. Because I could have cast a person on my turn.
Do you want to do that in your main phase?
Well,
nothing else has happened.
So can I add the mana and then just not have spent it yet? Right? Because I haven't changed phases.
As long as you're... Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'll... Essentially, I didn't want... The reason I messed that up was I didn't want her to be my first... I didn't want to cascade into something bigger. I was hoping for a mana rock. So I'll cast with that floating mana. I'll add that to the other 3 and do Yasmin. And I can tap her to exile the top card of my library until my next end step I can play it. And then because you let me fix that, I will not crew the TARDIS and attack. I will just move to my second main phase and then pass the turn. I think that's reasonable.
Okie dokie. Let me untap. We will have the time counter go down.
It's true. It was actually a thing of beauty to behold. He did, in fact, chaos warp his own.
Definitely did. Let's see here. Well, I guess we'll play this Temple of Enlightenment. We'll scry one. Yeah, that's not super helpful right now. We'll put it on the bottom. And what do we want to do? Man, I really want to do more cascading.
Cannot.
I cannot. Not for me. Let's tap this for a blue, tap this for a white, and we'll just do the Soul Ring. And we'll have one floating. And we will play the 11th Doctor. Whenever the 11th Doctor deals combat damage to a player, you may exile a card from your hand with a number of time counters on it equal to its mana cost. If it doesn't have Suspend, it can Suspend. And you can also pay 2 colorless, and target creature with power 3 or less can't be blocked this turn. I have 1 mana floating. I'm actually going to see if we can leave this place with my free roll first. Nope, and then I will use that floating mana from the Soul Ring to try to roll again. And chaos will ensue. I guess I just...
Oh, God.
I just get to redistribute people's life totals. I don't really want to have 37 life. So, Ruby, you can have my 37 life. I will take your 40 life. And Tom, I will give you Lachlan's life.
Villain, my life total.
Yes, I will give the villain a life total.
You don't have to do it a second
Thank
time.
you.
I know, but I'm like, I may as well get to use the chaos.
Hey. I did all that work
Chaos!
and you like, oh, have it out for me tonight.
I just like the chaos.
Oh, you just hate me.
No. No.
I'm a big doctor.
And I think that...
I am speaking.
I think I am going to tap... Okay, I'll pass my turn. I'm going to leave this up.
I'm going to play a swamp.
Don't forget to gain 3. There you go.
There we go. Boop.
And then... I'm going to play Cult of Skaro. Then I guess I will roll, see if I can planeswalk, go somewhere fun. Oh, chaos. But I'm just gonna leave things as they are and pass.
Did you? I'm confused. So, did you miss a land drop, Ruby?
No. I haven't.
And I have 4. And Tomedy has 5.
Maybe I did.
Oh, Wayfarer's Bauble, I got an extra land.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he bobbled. Or
I'm
they
like,
bobbled.
I'm like, did I not play a land on my turn? Because if I didn't, I have one.
No, even I'm thinking, I'm like, I have a hand. I have
Yeah, I'm like
several lands in
questioning
hand.
him,
What
like
the hell?
maybe I'm like all 3 of us. We just all didn't.
Because I'm trying to figure if I played my land or not since like forever, and then I'm counting comedies. And I'm like, now I'm super confused.
I bobbled.
You're smart.
Bubbled.
I'm going to play Temple of Mystery. I'm going to put that at the bottom. I am going to tap the Brigadier to crew the TARDIS. And Imara, I'm going to
Yes.
swing at you for 2.
Sounds good. Would you like to planeswalk before?
Yes, I would.
Bowie base 1. On Mars, at the beginning of your instep, goad target creature controlled by the player to your left. If chaos ensues, whenever chaos ensues, target creature gains island walk until end of turn, which every single one of these decks has some kind of island in it. So,
Yeah.
Great. I will not be playing my island.
Then, second main, I will tap 4 and cast my Doctor.
oh yeah, let me take my damage.
Spell you cast this turn, so I will cascade into a 3. Oh. Okay. I will cascade into Sergeant John Benton. And that was 2 legendary creatures, so soldiers.
Trample and haste for 3 mana, and it's a 2/4.
Yeah. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each draw that many cards. And I will pass.
So, Tomedy's creature's now goaded? Is that correct?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of how left works, because if we're actually sitting in a pod, we all be staring at each other.
Clockwise, I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
clockwise.
counterclockwise is left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Wait, what?
Well, if it's clockwise, it has to be Yasmin.
yeah.
No, it's counterclockwise, left.
Okay, so yeah,
Right, going,
the Cult of
going-
Skara.
if you're facing the table, it's going counterclockwise, right?
I guess. I'll just if it's going to.
That's how we always did left and right, was counterclockwise and clockwise.
Okay, then it will be the Cult of Skara. I have no choice.
So Mara would be to my right. You would be my left.
Yeah. Because, like, if we were at the table...
So you're in the top left corner of the screen,
Well, not screen-wise, like...
right?
Yeah. Because
And
it's...
so counterclockwise.
Because, like, if we were sitting here like this, and Ruby was
So-
here, and
So Ruby's
you...
to my left.
Yeah. Well,
Comedy is to Ruby's left.
well, no, because you would be on Ruby's left, because this would be Ruby's left on this side. Because if we were sitting at a table
Oh, so we always did it where you took the screen as being the clock,
Oh, see.
and left and right were determined clockwise and counterclockwise around the. But however you want to do it.
Yeah.
However
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah. Betty!
I already don't like this plane.
Betty outsmarted me. Well, I love you, baby. Come here.
Oh.
Big fluffy mons. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Don't take all the playmats with you. You have so many Don't growl at me. Okay. Cats of Magic.
If you want Yasmin to be goaded, I'm happy for Yasmin to be goaded. That is
Okay,
perfectly
then-
fine with me.
I will go Yasmin. I think it's so that the next player's
Yeah,
next player
basically.
has a goaded creature, and then the next player.
Okay. Fix all
I
this
will
stuff.
play Rockfall Vale.
Okay, this is my graveyard.
And how many islands do you control?
I currently have 0.
1 or 2.
2 islands?
Yep.
Okay.
Prairie Stream and an actual island.
Okay. So. Well, no, for Carpet of Flowers, I think it has to say island on it.
It does. The Prairie Stream is a plains
Oh
island.
yeah, it's a.
Oh. Okay, so I've been undercounting my islands. Oh, okay. Good
Yeah,
to know.
that's if it says basic land island, but this is a land type island.
Okay. So I will crew the TARDIS, and I will use the loophole, and I will swing at you for 2, Ruby.
I will take 2.
And then I will take the 2 floating mana. Oh, it disappears on attacks. That was dumb. Okay, well, I'm just gonna rewind that a tad. I'll take the mana from that before, and I will have done the Heaven Sent, which was the Investigate. Then I will use Soul Ring, Rogue's Passage, and I will recast my Doctor. She costs 5. It's 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 1 up. But I only cascade into a 2-drop, correct?
Correct. Because it is for CMC.
Yeah. Preordain. I will scry 2. I will put them both on top, and I will draw a card. That was not cast from my hand, so it does not go into the diary. And it does, however, trigger the 13th Doctor. At the beginning of your end step, untap each. Oh, interesting. Put a counter on target creature. So I'm going to put the counter on the TARDIS. And then I will attempt... Oh, I missed my planeswalk trigger.
Would you like to planeswalk?
Yes.
Okay. The Pyramid of Mars. When you planeswalk to the Pyramid of Mars, and at the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 2. So you'll surveil 2, and then whenever chaos ensues, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
I will leave them both on top, but reorder them. And I will spend my free mana. Nothing. And I will pass my turn.
Okay, untap. Beginning of my upkeep, I will surveil 2, which is actually pretty cool.
Are you removing time counters from...
Yes. I'm still in my upkeep. I'm doing my surveil first.
I really want River back.
Throw
I
that back
would
over there.
love Clara back. Or Sarah Jane.
Part of me is like, do I want you all to have those things back? I'm going to leave this on top, and that'll be my card that I draw for the turn, and then we will go back to, and we will remove one time counter to 1. What shall we do? Kinda want to... Tom, you gotta attack with that Colt next turn.
We are currently being attacked by the Colorado train or wherever it's called. It's like a hurricane out there right now.
Oh. I have no idea what's going on in the real world today.
A lot of stuff.
Like I know I've played Magic. I've only played almost 11 hours of Magic today. Oh, they're 4/4s too. Okay. So
See, I agree of giving the Cult of Skaro a singular card, but Dalek Khan was such a huge piece of the story. Kind of wish he got his own.
I am gonna play this Deserted Beach, which will come out into the battlefield not tapped. Hey Tom, if I do something for you, will you not attack me with the Colt next turn?
What are you gonna do?
Giving you a gift.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna tap 1 and then tap 2, and I'm gonna play the Wedding of River Song. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and then I may exile a non-land card from my hand with a number of time counters on it equal to the mana value, and then target opponent does the same. Cards exiled this way don't have to have suspend and gain suspend, or that don't have suspend gain suspend. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Then I am gonna suspend a card, which I'm gonna suspend the 11th Hour, which is a saga. I'll just put this over here. And then, Tom, you may suspend a card from your hand. Oh, that's interesting.
I will suspend the Rani.
Okay. And then we're going to time travel. Well, at least I'm going to time travel, and I'm going to put a counter on Out of Time, and then the 11th Hour, I'm going to remove a counter, so it will have 3 instead of the 4 that it would have come in with. And let me keep all my suspend stuff. And that was the problem. I was running out of spaces to put suspend stuff last game. And then I was trying to keep track with different dice, because I was like, okay, this is suspended. This has actual +1/+1 counters. And so this will go to my graveyard.
Was it an instant sorcery?
It is a sorcery, actually. Yes.
It is not going to your graveyard.
Oh, yes, it is exiled. And it will. The wedding of River Song will be written about in the diary of River Song.
Aw,
Look at this! Look at this flavor.
That's flavor win.
Beautiful.
that's sweet. That's sweet.
Not only that, the 11th Doctor is out. Look at this over here. See, I am just.
Now it's
I'm building a
River Song
story.
Hero. Then we could actually have held the wedding. You're gonna force me to blow up that enchantment, aren't you?
You might have to. I need it for right now. Like I have plans, but I have to make sure that
Oh.
when those things all come back out, I need to make sure that they're not coming at me, and that I can do something about it if I need to.
Ruby's got like 7 creatures.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that over there. That I haven't found a solution for. Let's see here.
Do I look like someone with a plan? I have not looked at this deck. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That deck pretty much pilots itself.
Yeah.
Cards, yeah, I think I am just going to.
Like, I know which cards are in the set, but I don't know how they're put into each deck. So I know what they do. I just
I guess I'll roll and see what
don't
happens.
know who has what.
Oh, we're gonna leave. Okay, that works. Time distortion. When you encounter time distortion, reverse the game's turn order.
Oh!
Oh,
I'm sorry, Tom! I'm so sorry, Tom!
That would be on Friday.
We're gonna go to the moon base. It's low gravity there, so. All creatures have pay 2. This creature gains flying until end of turn. Activate this only as a sorcery. Whenever chaos ensues for each opponent, choose up to 1 target creature card in that player's graveyard. Put those cards onto the battlefield face down under your control. They are 2/2 Cybermen. Artifact creatures. That's interesting. Part of me kinda wants to attack with the 11th Doctor? Okay, yeah, we're gonna attack with the 11th Doctor. We're gonna pay 2, and I'm gonna give the 11th Doctor flying. He's just hopping across the moon at people now. Tom, because I feel bad, I'm not going to attack you. Because I just took your turn away. Ruby, you have an army of things going on over there, so I am going to attack you for 3.
Okay.
3 flying damages.
I will take it.
Whenever the Doctor deals combat damage to a player, you may exile a card from your hand with the number of time counters onto it equal to his suspend or to his mana value, and that was mainly the only reason, because I just wanted to do that. Should we just do that? It's super weird. I'm gonna do all of history all at once. It's a sorcery. It's time travel, and it has a storm. And I will put 4 time counters on that. And then that is all I got for this turn. I shall.
And since we've played reverse and Uno,
Yep. Back over to you, Lachlan.
Interesting.
wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Basically, yep.
Shenanigans is
That was the one card that I kept in there. Time distortion.
Blue mana. I can add mana of any color, but it's equal to the number of islands. Okay, that's good to know.
We have more normal dice over here. Inside the cat. It's a cat. Not like inside Batty. That would be super weird.
So I am going to use the 2 mana. She's not actually exiled. She still exists. She's just a crew person. That's the River Song card. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use 2 mana from the Carpet of Flowers as red mana, and I'm gonna play a Memory Worm. So whenever I cast from anywhere other than my hand, Memory Worm deals 2 damage to target player. That player discards a card, then draws a card. Put a +1/+1 counter on Memory Worm. I am going to tap Yasmin to exile the top card of my library until my next end step. I may play it. Do they get revealed or not revealed?
Revealed.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to crew the TARDIS, tap the Soul Ring, cast from exile the Talisman of Curiosity. So that will trigger Memory Worm and the 13th Doctor.
Baddie.
I think it's time for the Infinity tokens. So I will put 1 counter on the TARDIS from the 13th Doctor. And Memory Worm gets a +1/+1 counter from the card being played from exile. I will play a land for the turn. The activate flying is sorcery speed.
Yes.
Okay. I will swing at you, Tomedy, for 4. Because I've taken your turn and now I'm going to add insult to injury. And then we will planeswalk.
Planeswalking. We are going to the Doctor's Childhood Barn. Creatures enter the battlefield tapped, and when chaos ensues for each opponent, choose up to 1 target non-land permanent that opponent controls. Untap those permanents, and they phase out. They can't phase back in as long as the Doctor's Childhood Barn remains face up. When a player planeswalks, those permanents phase in.
Okay.
It seems like a relatively safe place to be.
It's yeah, it's not a terrible place.
So I'm going to tap all my manas. Which is 6. And I'm going to cast Lunar Hatchling. Flying and Trample. It enters tapped. And it has Escape. Exile a land you control, exile 5 other cards from your graveyard, and you may cast that from the... but more importantly, I am going to Cascade for 5.
That's a pretty scary creature.
Oh, it's the first thing you find that costs less than 5, right?
Less than 6 for you, yeah. So the first thing it's...
Okay. So the first thing is actually Wreck and Rebuild. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Mill 5 cards, and you may put a land card from your graveyard onto the battlefield. And it has a flashback of 3. So I'm not casting that from my hand. I will put a +1/+1 counter on the 13th Doctor. And I didn't do the memory damage the first time, so I missed that trigger. But the second memory damage I will do to Amara.
Okie dokie. How much am I taking? Just 2?
Just 2 because I missed the first trigger.
And then discard and draw a card.
Yeah,
Oh, I have to discard this? Draw a
because
card?
that's what Memory Worm
Oh.
says to do.
Okay, yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on over here.
So do I.
Well, managing things, like stream-wise. So that's where I was.
I'm going to help you with that because I am going to name the Out of Time as the target for destruction.
For destruction? Okay.
So I will get back River Song.
I will get back Donna Noble, and she will soul bond with the 11th Doctor.
And I will get back Sarah.
That does not go underneath of the diary because I did not cast it from my hand. And I will pass my turn.
Okay. Tap. And roll. You know, now that River's back, I want to have a little fun.
Okay.
I'm going to tap for a white. And then I'm going to just go ahead and path the cult.
Path the Cold.
I know what that card can do.
Okay, so I am going to exile that Path to Exile underneath the River Song's diary.
Correct?
That's Path to Exile, right?
Yep. So, Tomedy, you may search for a land.
May as well.
Okay.
And that's why I'm happy River's on field.
Yeah, I just realized that. Thank you for telling me that there was going to be a trigger there.
I did that for a reason.
And you'll also take 3 damage, Tomedy, and that part's not my fault.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that someone else is going to use my character to take someone else out of the game. That is the most Doctor Who thing ever.
I mean, she's my wife, too.
That's true.
Let's see here.
Was it 3?
Oh, yeah, it's 3. It's only a +1, so it's 3.
I am going to play the Gallifrey Council Chamber. Okay, they all say cast. I will surveil 1, look at the top card, and put that card on library or back on top. That is going to stay on top.
You surveilled?
Yes. Look at the top card. You may put
And
that
you
card
take
into your
4
graveyard.
damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pay 2 to cast Bessie off the top of my library using the 4th Doctor. Then things happen. I get a clue token off of Sarah. Another soldier token, which comes to play tapped off of Alistair. And then I create a food off of the fourth Doctor.
Would you like a jelly baby?
Yes. I'm so happy that I got that out with him out. Look at the top. That is a thing. Okay. Now to do things. I am going to tap 2 to crew the TARDIS. And then I will tap Sarah to accrue old Bessie. And the unblock is going to be the Sergeant.
What's giving it unblockable?
Bessie.
Okay.
Whenever Bessie attacks another target legendary, I mean, I'm going to attack with him. But yeah. Let's see. Lachlan, I'm going to swing at you with Bessie and the Sergeant, who's unblockable. And Imar, I'm going to fly over at you with the TARDIS.
Is Bessie flying?
Bessie is, she has haste, but yeah, she's a 3/4 with haste. I more wanted to unblock. I'm not thinking. I apologize.
Hey, if you want to attack me with that Sergeant, I would let you do that.
Because I'm gonna block. I don't want.
Yeah.
To. Do you want to redistribute your attacks now that you realize?
I'm. TARDIS is going at you, Lachlan, and then Bessie and the Sergeant are going at you, Imara.
Okay. I will probably block the car, and Donna will end up doing 3 damage to an opponent.
Yep.
Okay. I am going. Oh yeah, because we're in reverse turn order anyway, so I guess I do have priority. I will block the car with Donna. The 3 damage I will redistribute over to Lachlan, just to get you over to 33. And then I will take the other 2 from Sergeant John Benton. And then we get to draw cards.
Yep. So, a lot of things happen. I am planeswalking.
Oh yes, let's just play into walk.
So that happens on attack.
Yeah, so this will happen first, before the damage. Yeah.
That will happen before damage.
Yeah, so you'll also, players have no maximum hand size now, and whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card, and that is pretty relevant.
Yes, it is.
So, and also, whenever you chaos ensues, put a shadow counter on target creature. That's a counter.
Cool. Are we in the library?
Yes.
Yep, we are.
Vashta Narada.
So,
yep.
Okay. So, now damage will go through. I'll get hit for the 2, and then I'll draw 2. And then you'll draw 3.
I'll draw 4 because the TARDIS.
Oh, yeah.
Because the TARDIS what? Yeah, the TARDIS.
Yep,
so you 1.
Yep, so I draw 2 off Sergeant, then I draw Sergeant dealt damage, and then I draw because the TARDIS dealt damage.
Well, John didn't deal damage to a player. Didn't he get blocked?
No, John was unblockable. Bessie got blocked. Yeah. Now to see what the hell's in my hand.
What are all these cards I just drew?
I have 3 mana. Okay. I'm going to tap for 2 to play Hero's Blade.
Nice.
And that will allow me to create another soldier. Now I need my event tokens. That's two of them. Nothing else happens because everybody else is once per turn, and then I cascade. Yeah, his is a once per. Yeah, his is if it's cast off top, and hers is a once per turn. His isn't. And then I cascade for something that's 1 CMC. So
at least a soul ring somewhere in there.
Yep, there was Displaced Dinosaurs, Crisis of Conscience, Sea Devils. 3 visits, that would have been nice. Actually, no, it wouldn't have, because River, a lot of things would have hit me for that one. Sonic Screwdriver.
Yeah, you're looking for, I think, basically Ponder or the Soul
Yeah.
Ring.
Just I don't know which one's going to come up first. That's the problem. Soul Ring.
There we go.
And with all of that, I will now pass.
Tom, welcome back.
This should be Thomas Pop-Off turn.
Yep.
It's not.
I sort of apologize, but I truly dislike attack triggers like that. So
A Dragon Skull Summit.
Well, the Planeswalk is the attack trigger. The Cascade is an effect that happens anytime in your turn after attacks.
no. I meant the Cult of Skara.
Oh.
I can choose.
They're the best kind of triggers, like Wrangle.
A Commander Sphere.
Okay.
Davros.
No, I'm gonna actually play Sycorax Commander.
That's also pretty sweet.
So is that where we discard our hand and then draw
Yeah.
one less than we had?
Yep. Yep, you each have to make a villainous choice. You discard and then draw -1 or damage equal to the number of cards.
I will discard my hand of 6. And then or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
I will I'll just take I'll take 1 damage.
I'm going to discard my hand and draw 7 cards because I have 8 cards in hand.
Oh yeah, because we had no maximum hand size.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the cards I discarded were Explore, War Games, Curse of the Fenric, Day of Destiny, Time White, Skyclaw's Expanse, Swords to Plowshare, and Ace Doctor.
And I had a Trexa, Warden, a Sunbaked Canyon, Run for Your Life, Crack in Time, Clock Spinning, and As Foretold, and also...
And clock spinning, does clock spinning have buyback, or is it the other one that has buyback?
It has buyback. But buyback is, I can't do anything with. Flashback would be the one I can use in my graveyard. 1, 2.
Well, buyback comes out of your graveyard, doesn't it?
You have to pay the buyback cost when you cast the spell. So if I'm not casting the spell, I can't do anything about it. It just disappears in, or at least goes into the graveyard. Though, I feel like, oh yeah, Run for Your Life does have an escape cost on it though, so that can actually come back out.
But you have to escape it when you discard it, don't you?
No. Escape is if it's in the graveyard, you pay the cost, the escape cost, and then exile however many cards from your graveyard, and then it can come back, or you can recast it.
Sweet.
Okay, well, those villainous choices have been decided. What's yours?
Yes. Well, I'm gonna go to combat. He's got haste, so I'm gonna swing at Lachlan.
First strike and haste.
4-2 with first strike.
I do like him. I like Rakdos things that do silly stuff.
He does silly stuff.
Let me read him one more time. Yeah, that's going in Bolus, the Raptor.
How big is he?
He's a 4-2 with first strike.
Yep.
And then I will pass my turn.
Okie dokie. I will untap. There we go. I will draw for turn. Oh, this is a new card that I have not seen. Interesting. That is pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to play an irrigated farmland as my land for the turn. It will come into play tapped. And then I think we are going to tap that for red, tap that for red, tap that for 2 colorless, tap that for white, and tap. Oh yeah, also these have less time things on them. There we go. There we go. I will tap 6, and I'm going to play a Saga, The Parting of Ways. I'm going to exile the top 5 cards of my library. For each non-land card exiled this way, I put a number of time counters on that card equal to its mana cost. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend. And then the second step, I time travel, then time travel again. And then the third step, for each opponent, destroy up to 1 target artifact that player controls. So let me flip over the top 5 cards of my library real quick. We have a Ominous Cemetery, so that won't do anything. Wilford Mott will come into play.
Those are exiled, not graveyard. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I... 1 second. Mountain and the Ninth Doctor. So the Ninth Doctor will also have a spend. And these will go into exile. And that will have 4. And then this one will... Oh, there we go. There's my other normal dice. And then 3 with the Ninth Doctor. Okay. And then... So many things going on here. I think we're going to roll to see if we can leave this place real quick. That did not work. We're staying here. Do I want to pay my last mana to try to roll it again? I may as well. Boop. Nope. We shall stay here. Combat. Ugh. So much gross stuff going on. Da, 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 da. River's over there blocking, and everybody's so big. Okay, well, I guess I'll just leave up some blockers and pass my turn.
I just love that time distortion is now just a thing that happened.
That was the one that I left in there. Hey, Mr. Bevers, what's happening? I'm still playing Magic. Welcome, Raiders. What's happening?
Okay. Everybody take 1 damage.
Okay.
Damage.
From
And
what?
then Heaven Sent.
Oh.
And that will get exiled. And I will draw for turn.
I was trying to change other people's life totals. I was like, that's not me.
I will pay a red and a blue. And I will cast Heaven Sent. I cast it from place other than my hand. So I investigate. I will put a this card that I drew should have come from there. It was unhelpful. Like superiorly unhelpful. I get to put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature. I think I will put that on the 13th Doctor. The Memory Worm gets a counter. And I'm going to deal 2 damage to you, Amara.
Okie dokie.
And you will discard a card.
Okie dokie.
And then you will draw a card.
Do you like discarding? As long as I get to draw a card, it's not too bad. Let's get rid of Coward and Killer, and then I will draw a card.
I will wait, Path of Ancestry is my land for the turn, but it comes in tapped. How many islands do you have, Chaos? Just still 2?
Yes, just 2.
Does anybody else have more than 2 islands?
I have 1. Nope, I just have 1.
Okay.
2.
I'm just gonna put this blue 2 on top of the Carpet of Flowers, so I don't have to keep asking.
That works.
I'll update you if I play. I'll update you if I play another.
Okay. Because I keep forgetting to use Carpet of Flowers, and it has a very situational use. So I am going to tap Yasmin. I'm going to exile the top card of my library. I'm going to play that card with my mana. And it's just think twice. When a player casts an instant sorcery card from their hand, exile it instead of putting it into the grave. Okay. So I will trigger the 13th Doctor, the Memory Worm with that. I will draw a card, but I draw off the bottom. This deck is complicated.
Yeah. It does a lot of weird stuff. Like,
I'm just going to tap that. I'm going to cap the carpet so that I know that I've used the carpet this turn. I think that's the easiest way to keep track of that. Then I will... I think I'm going to use the Soul Ring to crack a clue. Going down to 2 clues. I guess I should finish putting my counters on things first. The target for the memory worm this time will be Tomedy. So that's 2 damage. Discard a card, draw a card.
Yeah.
And we'll draw from the bottom.
I'll discard Centauran General.
Nice. Okay. Then I am going to pay 2 red and 2. I'm not going to do that. I am going to
Awesome.
use River to crew the TARDIS.
Hey, 666 demon. We will have a card draw after that is done. So everybody will draw a card after the crewing.
Okay.
Thank you.
We have no maximum hand size, which is nice.
Hoping though. Okay, and then I'll move to attacks. And I will attack. You don't have a flyer, do you? Chaos?
No, I do not.
So I will attack you for 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's no maximum hand size, and what else is the effect of this plane?
When your creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card.
Okay. So I'm choosing. The reason I'm asking is I have the choice to planeswalk. And what's the chaos effect?
The chaos effect is put a shadow counter on target creature.
Okay. So, see, if I were going to choose to planeswalk, that happens before damage, which is why I was asking. I'm not going to choose to planeswalk. I'm, in fact, going to draw my card, which will come from the bottom of my library. Okay. So in my post-combat main phase, I am going to tap 4, and I'm going to play Araxia, Empress of Mars. Trample and Battlecry. Paradox. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, create a 2/2 red alien warrior creature token.
Okay.
So I am going to have some triggers. So I'm going to cascade into a 3-drop. So that's Farseek. I will, when I cast Farseek, I will have a trigger from 13th Doctor. I will get a soldier token. I will have a trigger on the memory worm. I hit you with the memory worm and I hit Tony with the memory worm last turn, right? Already? This turn?
Yep.
Okay, so it's your turn, Ruby.
Cool.
2, then discard a card and draw a card.
I will discard Driving Isle.
Okay. I will now resolve the cascade. It's all my triggers, right? Yes. I can get something that's not a forest. And then I'm going to pass my turn. So I'll just keep searching.
Okay.
So we'll get the Cinder Glade, which is a mountain forest.
There's so much going on over there.
Hey. Right. Hey, deck. Seriously, you can stop now. Okay, who wants to draw cards?
I love drawing cards.
I don't mind. I've only got one.
I will let your general right on through.
Actually, I have more than one.
Or your sergeant. I've upgraded him. He's been promoted.
I'm going to tap these 2 soldiers for just ease of my life to crew the TARDIS. And then, Imara, the TARDIS and the Sergeant are coming at you. And I'm not planeswalking.
Okay, no planeswalking. Yeah, it's not a bad place for you right now. So I will take I'll take the 2 from the TARDIS and I will take 2 from the Sergeant. And then we will draw some cards.
Alright, so you and I draw 2. Then I draw 2 additional.
Oh man, Benji's at it again. After the combat, we'll have a Scry 1 and a Scrooge
We
McDuck.
actually had a draw that was supposed to happen to me after the combat last turn. From the, right? Because we deferred it until after the combat. Demon 666 did redeem the card, so we were all supposed to draw 1.
Yes. Yes, we were. So everybody has an extra card.
I believe I did.
Yeah,
oh, did you do it
now-
already? Okay.
Thought.
I'll draw that one.
Okay, I did
But
draw
then-
mine already.
With the scry trigger, if everybody scries, then I have River Song triggers.
The redemptions do not trigger cards that are on the battlefields.
That's
Yeah,
good to know.
yeah, that's one thing I had to stop.
Especially with this deck.
Yeah, because
Like-
there's certain decks that it becomes gross.
Like anywhere that has a wheel trigger, if I'm running Bolus, it's like, oh,
yeah.
cool. Redeem Wheel of Fortune. Nice. Everybody die.
Proxy will come in and kill everybody.
Treasure, right?
Do I want to scry this to the bottom? I think so. And then everybody gets a treasure.
And a treasure token. Because I only ever use 1 treasure token. So I need a quick rules question.
Yes.
Because the next card I play has Cascade, and that's going to get complicated. If it's an X cost spell, the Cascade cost is the X, correct?
No, you cannot pay X during Cascade.
No. The card I'm casting to trigger the Cascade.
Yes, that can be, but like if you ran into a card that had X.
No, I'm talking if I were to, because the next card I cast, the next card leaves my hand
is
as
it
Cascade.
the Insect Queen?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
So
whatever you pay into it will be the total mana.
I'm going to go ahead and play a command tower, because I have not played a land for turn. Then I will go 1, 2, 3. Or let me just legit pay for her ability. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To cast her X equaling 6.
That is. Yep.
So anything in your deck that costs less than 9, the first thing you
Yeah,
get?
which I think is pretty much the next thing I get.
Yeah, just anything you hit.
I just wanted to check. I thought it was, but it has been so long since I've had to do something like this. Then I also get, or it's still in the stack, so
I have been totally missing the fact that I can be untapping my stuff with counters on them.
Oh, yeah, with the 13th Doctor, if she's out.
Right.
Yeah.
That will be Thought Vessel.
Add 1 damage back to your life total, Ruby.
Okay. Wait, take 1 more damage or gain a life?
Gain a life.
Thank you. The way you said it, I'm like,
No, I put a counter on something that I would have distributed. I have played too many of these decks in the last 2 days. My brain is absolutely.
I
understand.
I can't even imagine because I'm just doing this for the first time, and I'm like, too many triggers that are kind of non sequitur.
Yeah, I've been doing this since 12 today, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, yep. I've had like 40 minutes in between, and I'm like, I'm going to have to take a break tomorrow.
And I think all of my brain cells got used up coming in and replacing Nate, because I was like, I had to like figure out what his board state was and what his game plan was.
And then Sarah Jane creates me another clue.
And so many of these decks have so many triggers, and so many different kinds of triggers. Like, you're doing so many different kinds
Insect
of
Queen,
abilities.
or the insect.
It's crazy how swarmy that deck is being right now. Like,
Clicks.
so many
Where
soldier
did my hand go?
tokens, insect tokens. And now you've got flyers to block the other TARDISes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't know where I set my hand down. And since it's unsleeved, I can't spot it.
I'm sorry
No,
I'm laughing, but
I did not sit it on top of my library.
Is it farther back?
Oh,
in your, look at
it's no, it's in the stack of tokens that I was looking at.
Oh,
Oh, I swear I've played Magic before.
we got this.
With all of that shenanigans done, I will turn.
Tom,
So you said pass?
yeah.
Yep, pass.
Tom, do villainous things.
I'm trying. Not working.
Get Davros out. You should have had 1,000,000 Daleks by now.
I'm gonna play Shadow Blood Bridge.
I just keep wanting more Daleks out.
that's
Okay.
pretty good.
I'm very excited. I'll have all the rest of the sounds added by Wednesday. And then we can click all sorts of things. I'll have all sorts of Doctor Who quotes and things that I can just click on buttons.
Gonna crack the treasure. Bring out Davros.
I pay for Discord. I may as well be able to use all the options that I can. I love Grimgully.
I'm also gonna play the Master Multiplied.
Oh. Yeah. That's a card. I wish we would have got a new Grimgully and a new Eldraine set.
That would have been fun.
I want to know what Grimgully is up to. I want to know what Questing Beast is up to. Are they best friends?
You all have so many blockers.
I know.
They're doing. That's why they're not in it. They're off at a furry con doing furry party thing. That's all. That's all they're doing.
I need a Questing Beast puppet that has like 3 heads. I can talk at different heads.
I can do Fizzgig. That's the best I got.
Fizzgig, isn't that from like I can see him like.
There we go. If you look up, you will see them.
Yes. Thank you. That's okay. Well, I knew that part. I'm still trying to identify the show though. I know
Dark Crystal.
Yeah,
Say
the
again?
Dark Crystal.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I need to watch that again. I haven't watched that in a long time.
Love it.
Season Urskex.
So great.
That was my elastic schoolbook purchase.
Yeah, I just randomly have a fizz gig within reach of my desk.
It makes sense.
I'm gonna.
It's like how I grabbed my Maleficent crown the other day.
Pretty sure I have an angel. I'm
Oh,
pretty
whoops.
sure that I can lay my hands on an angel puppet from my desk.
I've got Pinkie Pie just sitting here and I can grab down.
Well, I got Pinkie Pie's right there, and Fluttershy, and the Sword and Stone person.
It's Audrey.
I'm gonna have to redecorate when my partner comes back from the Yukon. All of my things have migrated to like. Well, there's my Doctor Hooves.
Oh, I remember that one. I think I have that one. I have a lot of pop figures.
I was gonna open them and do a stop motion thing because I've got Derpy too.
Infinite tokens.
I have Cheese Sandwich,
What is going
but it's
on, Megan?
signed by Weird Al.
Nice.
Megan, we wouldn't be able to do this without you. There's a lot of counters and things going
Whatever happened to
on.
Megan? Megan is
Yeah.
a national treasure.
We mentioned tokens, and Megan just rolls on
I'm
in.
finally, yeah. I'm so happy to have had them and got to see everything again at Sealed.
I don't know that I can get a attacker through on any of you.
I will allow you to come through if you would like a Dalek. I'm just being.
Okay. Then I will swing Sycorax at you, Imara.
Very well. I will take 4.
Wee.
Just because I want more Daleks, but you got to draw a Dalek. That's all I demand.
Draw, but I've got that.
Infinite tokens is in the chat. Draw a
Yeah,
Dalek.
you gotta draw.
Get that disgusting
I'll
normal
leave this as
token off the
a
board.
placeholder while I work on it. A placeholder as I work on it.
There
But
we go.
also,
I can't use any other. I can't use any other treasure tokens. It's against my rules.
but also during my end step, when I make that, you, Amara, will face a villainous choice.
I love that.
I draw a card, or you discard a card.
Draw a card, Tom.
Yay!
I feel so bad knocking your turn out.
Okay. Then I will pass, and I will work on a Dalek.
This is gonna. It's gonna look like a penis with some dots on it. It's gonna be wonderful.
Isn't that just what a Dalek
It
is?
is basically. Daleks are like butt plugs, basically.
Oh God, no!
Everything is if you're adventurous enough.
Do not
That is
rape
true.
my childhood like that. No raping of my childhood like that. No.
Goodness.
Oh no, I actually tagged Gavin on a tweet talking about the doctors. I'm like, where's our Rowan Atkinson doctor? Seriously, I need that one. I need the comedy doctor because we got the fugitive, we got the Valyard, the war doctor. I need that one. I need Mr. Bean as a doctor.
You want the red nose doctor?
Yes.
I'm gonna put out a.
I think it's
handout.
appropriate. I think it'd be the funniest thing ever.
Oh.
Actually, the funniest. Did you ever see the David Tennant, Catherine Tate skit for the Red Nose Day?
Yeah, I loved it.
Which one? I've seen a lot of things with them in it.
So they're in English class.
I haven't seen that one.
Scottish. We got double Scottish. No, it's English.
Yeah.
Eh? Am I bothered?
It's a Catherine Tate character from her show that they had the doctor come in as their substitute teacher. It was really fun.
Right, Benji? Tom knows that I could actually hold a knife to his throat. It wouldn't be the first time.
I
To
don't
Wait,
remember.
tell you the
wait,
truth, at
wait.
some point, it probably has happened.
Here you go, Mara. This is scarier.
Over like I don't know. Old me was pretty terrifying sometimes.
I was just gonna hand you a paddle instead of a knife.
There were times that I could see terror in Tom's eyes, and my brain was just like, I would attempt to leave the plane. We're still here. That's my free roll. I did play a command tower. There are so many things going on out here. We're going to tap the exotic orchard for a read, and we will tap that, and we'll have one floating colorless. Well, I guess we don't have to have one floating colorless. I guess that makes sense. Tap that, and we're going to play Jenny, Generated Anomaly. She has a 2/3 Time Lord Soldier. She's got double strike, and when she deals combat damage to a player, it explores. And what else do we want to do? Let's do other things. Oh, that is such a weird card. Okay, let's play that too.
That pretty much sums up a lot of the cards.
Yeah, there's. Oh, you know, I had completely forgot that I played Parting of Ways. And it's
Yeah, but
just,
you only played it last turn, so it's only moving.
Oh
up
no!
one.
Oh no! I played it a long time ago because it was
Oh.
all these the 3 spells that were over here.
No, the Parting of the Ways we just played last turn because I've been keeping an eye on it because that's what you're going to destroy our TARDISes with. That was on your last turn. You played that.
I don't think so, because.
Yes, it was on your last turn.
Okay, okay.
That's
Okay.
the one
Remember,
you
going
Okay,
in the other
okay.
direction.
So I guess this actually is going to go off then. So I will have to do the time travel part first then. So we're going to do some time traveling, I guess, before Jenny comes out. So, okay, let me rewind really quick. Yeah, I completely forgot that it was even over there. Okay, that's over there. It has 1 encounter on it. Or it's going to move to 2. There we go. Forgot about that. Okay. So always so many things going on, and with suspend counters and then sagas also in the same deck is
So that's part of your
yes.
do all your sagas
Okay.
and your time counters now.
Okay, I'm gonna time travel. I'm gonna remove counters. Okay, and this will move out of the way and move it over here. That way,
Okay, so
at least remember it.
So the saga that you took all the counters off of now dies.
It shouldn't. It doesn't. This was has suspend counters on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
it's actually coming onto the battlefield.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it gets.
Yeah, I was trying to keep all my suspend stuff away from the saga stuff because I was like, oh yeah.
Why you put that one over there? Right?
Yeah, so and then I just forgot about it because it was just out of the way.
Yeah, but you didn't forget about it for very it literally has the turn.
Yeah, it's just been so long.
It feels like forever, but it was only last turn because that last ability is concerning.
The 9th Doctor will come onto the battlefield. Has haste 2/4. Whenever the 9th Doctor becomes untapped during your untap step, you get an additional upkeep step after this step, which is pretty crazy. We will also have the 11th hour into the battlefield, which that will go to the first part of its journey here. I'm going to use +1/+1s for my sagas so I don't get them mixed up. I'm going to search my library for a doctor card, reveal it, and put it into my hand, and then shuffle. And I'm going to go grab the 10th Doctor.
Okay,
And
so when that happens, I have a trigger.
oh yeah, River will go off. Blast you, River!
And then River is going to do 5 damage to you.
No. Well, now.
It specifies the player.
Oh, okay. That
Like,
makes sense.
I didn't choose the card text did.
Okay, we're going to grab the 10th Doctor, and the 10th Doctor reveal will go to my hand. And then we will also have all of history all at once. We're going to time travel, and it also has a storm count, so it can go off again, which it is going to.
So where is all of history all at once?
Right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to time travel and take a counter off a Wilford Mott. And then I cast the 11th Hour, and I cast the 9th Doctor, so that was 2 spells before this one went off. So I will copy this twice, so I'm just going to remove all the counters from Wilford and put Wilford out. And then this will go to the graveyard. This will go over here to the Saga area. And Wilford Mott is 2/4. Look to the stars. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on Wilford Mott. Then look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of time counters on Wilford Mott. You may put a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay. Now that we've done these things, let us... Oh, we kind of want to do that. Oh, Soul Ring, you're not technically tapped yet. But you will be in a second. So many things going on. And now you've got flying blockers. You could have flying. Yeah, you got. Yeah, you both can block flyers, which kind of stinks. But I kind of want to attack. How should we do this? I think we're gonna tap 1 red and 1 blue. Tap the Soul Ring. Tap my planes. We are going to play the 10th Doctor. There we go. We have the 9, 10th, and we are going to actually Soul Bond Donna to Tenant.
Aw.
As it should be.
There we go.
Pockets.
There we go. And then I just want my attack trigger. So, Tom, I am actually going to come at you with Donna. She's a 2/4. But if she gets blocked, she deals damage to, that much damage to target opponent, so.
I will take the 2.
Aha! But also, I'm going to get a trigger from the 10th Doctor. Whenever I attack, I exile cards from the top of my library until I exile a non-land card. Rogue's Passage. She does not have Vigilance. I just haven't tapped her yet, because I was doing the Cascade from the 10th Doctor first. There we go. Rogue's Passage. I'm going to end up having a Sublime Soothsayer come onto the battlefield. And that will actually end up cascading as well. So, when the Sublime Soothsayer enters the battlefield, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a 9-land card with mana value 3 or greater. Exile that card with 3 time counters on it. If it doesn't have Suspend, it gains Suspend, and put the rest of the revealed cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. So we will suspend a Sally Sparrow. So she will have some suspension counters on her. There we go. She comes in with 3 of them. There we go. There's so many different counters that I need more tokens, Megan, so I can keep track of all these different kinds of counters I've got going on. Time counters, saga counters.
Right. when I ordered my Infinity tokens, I ordered them in 2 colors so that I could...
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and if I can find someone...
I bought the multi-pack, so it's all different colors.
Yeah.
Well...
But if I can find someone coming back to Canada the next time they're the same place as Megan is, I want to get a blue set, because that'll give me 3 different kinds of counters, and that'll be perfect for keeping track.
Well, if you remind me next time I see Megan, because I do plan on coming back to Canada again. It's literally, I can see it outside my house, so I miss it.
Are you within visual distance of Canada, really?
Oh yeah, I'm right across Lake Erie, so I can see Ontario right over the border, or over the lake. It's probably further away than I think it is, but I can see the whole entire coast. Let's see here. What else do we want to do?
You did combat damage, so you should have drawn before you cascade.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, blast it. So I guess my Cascade card wouldn't be Sally Sparrow. I would draw Sally Sparrow and then...
That's okay, just play your card now.
Okay, that works. So many triggers. Yeah, now I guess we'll just play Jenny. Just, there we go. I'm gonna actually put these on. The current one will be on top, and the rest will be on the bottom for now. So I have some more space, so it's not as cluttery. That way you guys don't miss any of the creatures. There we go. Okay. And then I'll play Jenny, Generated Anomaly. Got double strike 2/3, and she explores if she does combat damage to a player.
I thought you played her like last turn.
I was going to play her, and then we had the saga that I had to resolve, and then I'm still on this turn. I don't know what happened. But now my turn won't end. Okay, so I think I did all the things. I'm gonna roll this to see if we can go somewhere else. That's all I have. I shall pass my turn.
So I think before you pass your turn, you should figure out who in chat is getting your Surge Foil TARDIS.
Yeah, let's do the Surge Foil TARDIS thing. Anybody else wants to enter, you have 60 seconds. Throw up a sticker, say something in chat, throw a letter up, whatever you feel like doing. I've got currently...
Little patty cat. There he is.
Boop, 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 boop. We're so close to the goal, too. Yeah, so anybody...
Right.
Yeah, well, I'll discuss what's going on. Well, wait for that 60 seconds. I am going to be giving away a Surge Foil TARDIS to one of the people in chat. It's one of the Surge Foils from Vegas. So we'll be doing that in a moment, but also we're doing a charity for Trans Lifeline. Anybody who donates at least $5, I will be doing a drawing for that as well, and I will be letting the winner choose one of the Doctor Who commanders. You can choose a companion and a doctor, or you can choose one of the other legendary creatures, and I will build you a paper deck and send it to you. So that is my plan for that. And we're $25 off from the goal right now. And Trans Lifeline, if you didn't know, it's a wonderful organization.
We started the evening.
Yeah.
We started the evening $60.
Yeah, but
So now we've
almost
gotten,
doubled.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That's everybody in the community is awesome. Every little bit you give matters, and yeah, I'm glad to get back to doing my little charity streams each month. I need to actually ask places and pick, hey, you want to donate something? Because then I could actually do more than what I do. Most of the time it's just, hey, I like giving away things I have, so here, have some things.
You know how Infinity Tokens is doing the Infinity Token Tober?
Oh, yes.
And then the other person is doing the giveaway for the tokens. If you like draw the tokens and then do like prove you did a donation to like the cancer.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, but I didn't donate to cancer because I had it, and I've been doing my own charity stream for it. And I'm like, well, what if I like show you my charity stream stuff? Does that count as a donation? and I meant it not at all to be like, but I think when I did it, she was like, so I didn't send her back. Like, I was like, I probably made her feel bad, so I will like not do that.
Well, I want to thank everybody. I appreciate it. Everybody who came in to chat, do all that, just hang out with us, support us, and yeah, just everything everybody does in the community. I am going to click the button. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Demon, you won!
Wow.
I will have you right over to me over on the Twitter over at Amara21, and I will get your address and stuff after this is all done, and then I'll get that out to you later on this week.
So that's a
And then you gotta play Planechase.
Yep. Now you can surge foil your way around the world in your wonderful new TARDIS. You don't have Twitter? Contact me
Sorry.
What social?
Whisper.
Whatever social you have, I have all of them. So.
Send a whisper here in Twitch.
Oh yeah, I guess you could do that. Can you whisper? I've never whispered to anybody on Twitch before.
Just make sure that you check your whisper and allow the whisper from
Okay.
him to go through.
There we go. Yeah, that'll work. You can find me over at GoddessOfBlunder, over there. Which I'll...
So on my upkeep, this will go 2.
Oh, I guess my...
4 free tokens.
You can tell it's late when I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, right, GoddessOfBlunder, just in case. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, my freaking name is next to the chat anyway. Yeah.
I will draw for turn. Drawing from the bottom of the deck when you're using the old classic Dragon Shields.
Yeah.
Which I was so the store owner felt so bad about my having to make 2 trips down to get decks that weren't in yet. That when I went in to get sleeves after I printed them, he was going to give me a box of Dragon Shields, and he was giving me a set of black ones, and I don't really use black sleeves. And then he was like, "Well, you can trade them for other ones." So I will play an island for my turn, and so he's like, "Oh, and I've got I've got this color, this color. Oh, and I've got these classic tangerines." I'm like, "You've got classics?" So he ended up giving me both boxes because nobody else wants classics. And I'm like, I'll take all the classics. I love the classics. They're just a little slippery at first.
Yeah, I like the old ones that aren't too bad. These ones actually didn't slide over on me, which I'm surprised because I was playing 4 new things of sleeves and no decks fell on me today.
Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is... 1, 2, 3, and then I will use green from the Carpet of Flowers, and then I guess another green one here, and I will cast a Carvanista, Loyal Lupari.
Oh, nice.
Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. And whenever Carvanista attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on each human you control.
So good.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't have as many humans as you think I would.
AON, Tom?
So, whenever I cast a spell with your hand...
Carvanista.
Yeah.
And AON.
Yeah, it's kind of effective. So, I will use the Alien Warrior to crew the TARDIS. I will pay...
Oh, but it's green.
Yes.
Does she not have
What's
green?
green?
Now?
Nope.
What's green?
She's Jeskai.
Oh, really? She is? Oh, she has blue. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
She's Lord of the Rings. Nonsense.
I'm so confused right now.
Talking about Carvanista.
Yeah.
Being the wrong color for what Amara thinks that the command
Yeah.
It is an alien dog soldier.
Love it.
So I am going to pay 5. So that's 4 in a rogue's passage.
Hey, Dusty. What's going on?
And I am going to make Carvanista unblockable. And then I will move to attacks. Do you have any flyers, Comedy?
Nope.
Okay. Then I will go at you with the 4 from the TARDIS. The unblockable to Amara.
Okie dokie.
And that is... You have a flyer, right, Ruby?
Yes, I have 6 flyers.
Okay. Great. So I had... There were attack triggers from... Carvanista attacking. So River is going to get another counter. Yasmin's going to get another counter. That's it for other counters.
Soothsayer.
What's Soothsayer?
Oh, sorry. I thought I saw another card. I think it was... I don't know why. Oh, no. I'm looking at a Mars board. Ignore me.
I have surprisingly few human beings.
No, I'm looking at a Mars board. I searched for the soothsayer, this
this guy?
Sibylline soothsayer. Yes, and then when you said it, I looked up at your board and did not register that I was looking at a different board.
So what's your biggest flyer, Ruby?
I have just 6 1/1s.
Okay. Oh, the 6. So
Well,
what you neglected
sorry,
is-
6 1/1s and a 6/6 flyer.
Okay, so 6 1/1 death touch flyers. Is what you really mean?
They don't have death touch.
No, just she does.
Nope, they are 1/1 flyers.
I thought
And
they.
then,
Nope, just flyers.
and then her herself is a 6/6.
They're no Hornet
Okay.
Queen.
All right. So I am going to pay 3, including green from my Path of Ancestry, and I'm going to beast within your 6/6 queen.
Okay.
I have cast a spell from my hand, so that is going to put nothing anywhere. That's ridiculous. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's what that does. It came from my hand, so Beast Within goes into the diary. I can't believe how few instants and sorceries you have not cast.
There doesn't
Like,
seem to
seriously.
be. There's so many historic spells and stuff in
I'm
these
kind of
decks.
I'm purposefully
No.
not.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? There's been a purposeful not doing it. However, I am now going to cascade into a 2-drop. Could be a problem. Graham O'Brien.
You know, out of the 4...
Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, create a food token. Doctor's Companion. So Graham comes in. Because I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, I will get triggers on Memory Worm and the 13th Doctor. So Memory Worm damage will go to Tomedy. He has the highest life total. That's 2 damage. Discard a card, draw a card. I did combat damage to a player, so I draw a card from that. Correct? Is that
yep.
right?
Yep. We're
Okay.
still there.
Just Talisman of Dominance. I'll discard.
And how much damage did I take for Unblockable?
Oh, from the unblockable?
Yeah.
5. 'Cause I
5?
don't think Rogue's Punish just pumps it. I think it just makes it unblockable.
Yeah, it just makes it unblockable, so I'll go to
Just
18.
5. It was just 5. I was writing something down. What was I doing? Uh-oh.
And I'm gonna go watch Doctor Who when I'm done. I'm gonna rest and watch some Doctor Who.
That sounds good.
And see what all these cats, like, hear trampling and going through on around me, and I'm like, it's either a good thing, they're just playing, or it's a terrible thing.
Then, I think that was quite enough. On my end step, I get to untap everything that had a counter on it. I will pass my turn.
Okay. That's interesting. I'm going to play a land, or planes for turn. Have white and a colorless, or yeah, colorless to play Barbara Wright.
Yes, but no, we're using it
Things
here.
happen. Create that. And another soldier.
See, that's the card I literally need right now. I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, I wish I could remove these lore counters as time counters, but that, she would help me.
Going to combat. Well, before combat, I'm going to tap the soldier to crew Beth, the two soldiers to crew Bessie, including the one that just came in. And then Barbara and one more of these soldiers. I will tell you right now that I'm so happy that there's a delay in Twitch, because I seriously forgot what I erased here. I looked over at the stream running.
Nice.
Just out of curiosity, why did you increase the number on the two different kinds of soldiers? Because
This is the 5 that aren't tapped. These are the 3 that are. I just don't have enough counters. That's how many are on the board. There are 5 soldiers. 5 soldiers untapped and not sick, and then the 1 sick one, and the 2 I tapped to crew the TARDIS.
okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, sorry. That's the only way I can think
That
to keep
makes sense.
track
I'm
of
like,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I am going to...
Just the summoning sick one is available for
crewing, that's why I used it to crew with. Alright, I'm going to go to combat. Gotta break these guys apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are my wolf tokens. It's all I got. But I need to be able to split them apart. Alright. Going to combat. These 3 and the TARDIS are going at you, Lachlan.
You know that I have stuff bigger than those, right?
They're all flying. They're all flying.
You know that I have stuff bigger than that that flies, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
These 3 flyers and these 2 are going at you, Amara.
Okay.
And the remaining is going at you, Comedy.
And they're all flying, or the other stuff is
Nope.
flying?
The only things are flying are going to Amara and Lachlan.
Okay.
Now that I've declared attackers, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to trigger Alistair's ability, giving all my creatures plus 17, plus 17. I've been over here doing the math of how many historic permanents I have.
Okay.
So I cracked my treasures.
Uh-huh.
Flashing back, think twice.
Okay.
So I'm going to put a counter on Lunar Hatchling.
Okay.
We'll just put the plus sign on him so he can see it. Where else do I get to do it? I'm going to put another counter on the memory worm. I will do 2 damage to you, Ruby, and have you discard a card and draw a card.
Ash Barrens and draw.
Whenever I cast a spell from anywhere in my hand, create a food token. Wow, that bowl with chili drawing is doing much work today. It's been treasures, it's been food. Well, I'm not a very good artist, and I was really proud of that drawing of the bowl of chili, actually. Who else gets a counter? Not them. Okay. So, they're all 17/17s, right?
These 3 are 17. These 3 are 18/18s. This one is a 19/19. They all get plus 17.
Oh, so you sent 4 of them at me.
Yes. 3 flying and the TARDIS.
Well, the TARDIS also flies.
Yes. That's why I'm sending all flyers at you and mostly at Amara.
Yeah.
It's just that you said 3 flyers and the TARDIS, and I'm like,
Sorry.
4 flyers.
The 3 1/1 insects and then the 2/4 TARDIS that get plus 17 plus 17.
Yeah, I don't think I can soak up enough of that.
So Tom,
I've been doing this math in my head for all of your turns, hoping that no one blew the board up.
Tom did.
Well, I was really hoping that she would advance her time clock, and then realize that the thing that she needed to get rid of was the brigadier. I think that's it. I can't soak up, no matter how, because I can only soak up 7. I can only soak up 14 damage.
Well, they don't have trample.
How
Oh,
big?
they don't have trample.
How big is that car?
That car is a 2021 car.
I'm gonna block with the 10th Doctor, who is soulbound with Donna Noble, and do 20 damage to you.
That's still going to go off at damage. So
Yes.
Actually, we go off.
We all die. We all die.
I will live. Because if 2 of them if they don't have trample, and I block the 2 biggest ones. Oh, they're both 17/17.
Yeah. I think everybody
I
died.
can't eat the
Except for Tom, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom lives.
Don't
wins.
just-
Tom only has.
I'm gonna block the 2 bigger ones and take the 20.
Tom
No,
wins.
I sent 5. So I sent 5 soldiers.
Well, there's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Then
I swung out to everybody. I forgot about your soulbound ability, so yeah, we just died in a draw.
So damage and things, doesn't that go off in active player? And non-active player?
It'll go all off at the same time unless it's
Damage will go
first.
off-
But you're not around to resolve. As soon as the damage hits you, you're at 0.
No, but Donna does. As Donna's damage back to you happens.
As it happens, and she'll be at 0
Yeah.
when it happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we
yes.
all draw. That's hilarious.
Good game.
Huzzah!
Okay.
That is as good as the fact that we could have had everybody die this morning to the plane. That is 2 situations that are awesome in a single day.
I also love that the Brigadier has been here since turn 4.
Yeah, I completely forgot it had another ability. I was like, oh, it's just pooping out soldiers.
I didn't think about its second ability because I never get to 8 mana to spare. So I'm just doing the math like, oh shit, I got it. I have the mana.
That's the second time this weekend that Amara has died to the Brigadiers overrun.
That is true, but at least this time I took
wish
everybody
she
else
gave
with me
everything
this time.
triple. I say we all went with draw, but I think as soon as that damage hit you and you hit 0, Donna's not there anymore.
It's when the damage is when Donna blocks, that's when the damage happens.
Yes.
So it's on block, which happens before player damage is resolved.
No,
it happens on blocking. When she
it happens on damage. Donna's a damage ability.
Yeah. When the damage
is dealt
damage.
It
deals that much damage to target opponent.
And then in what order is damage resolved?
Yeah, because I have to be dealt the damage. Yeah, so
the damage to
simultaneously.
Donna and you should happen at the same time.
Yeah, because it's still one word without any.
I still love that we say draw, but trying to think because that's a weird one.
Yeah, I do believe it all happens at the same time because the damage is being dealt. And then Donna's second part isn't separated. It's still one line, I do believe. Let me check real quick, Demon. Let's see here. Messages. Come on, messages.
Ooh. And see, I completely forgot about Donna's ability, or I would have sent more flyers at you and nothing on the ground.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have sent anything but flyers at you just to avoid that.
You love it. You loved it.
Oh, I do. That was awesome. I'm not complaining. It was fun.
I love when silly things happen. Let me check real quick, Demon. Let me change over to my.
Ooh.
If she's in the middle of playing a game, and then she'll.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. So, we're all dead. We did it.
We're all dead. We did it. We're all dead, Dave. Or does anybody here watch Red Dwarf? They're dead, Dave.
Nope,
They're all dead, Dave.
That I have not. I've heard of it.
Chansky? Dead, Dave. They're all dead. Oh, the cat is such a great character.
Let me bring that up over here. Yes, I did get the message. I will answer you back as soon as I get finished here. Yeah, I see it in here. There we go. But I want to thank everybody for joining us, hanging out with us, doing all that fun stuff, watching us do silly things. Yeah. Let me check and see. I didn't check and see the Tiltify. We hit our goal. Yay. Oh, did we hit our goal?
Excellent.
Let me see here. Boop.
Makes me feel so happy and warm in my soul.
There we go. Excellent. I appreciate everybody donating. I will be doing the raffle. I'm going to do that tomorrow when I wake up and I'm actually awake. And then I'll contact the winner of the raffle for the deck, and then you can let me know what you want me to build or what build around, and then we'll go from there. It has been a long day. I'm going to at least find folks. Let us know where we can find them and what they've got going on in the world. And I am going to find us a place to raid and do all that other fun stuff we do after streams. And Ruby, Destroyer of Worlds.
The oncoming storm.
Where can we find you and what you got? What have you got going on in the world?
Yep. You can pretty much find me actually anywhere that Chaos EDH has been used. I'm still shocked about that to this day. But I am Ruby, and you can find me on everywhere. Stream on Twitch is mostly the thing that I do, either guesting or on my own channel. I will, depending on, I might get the bug up my butt. I need one more day for affiliate. So I might just get the bug up my butt, turn my camera on, and open these packs tonight.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Yeah.
But if not, it'll be tomorrow, and then I have a Commander game on Tuesday on my channel at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's about it.
Which I'll be over there.
Yes, you will.
Throwing punches.
Taking down the Wolf Queen.
Hopefully, and then you can add new cards.
Yes, like Flaming Tyrannosaurus Rex. Or Flaming Tyrannosaurus.
This thing's so gross. I only saw it cast once this weekend, and that's the only dinosaur card that I have seen cast this weekend as well.
I drew it. I just didn't get a chance to play it.
I cycled the historic dinosaur to the bottom, or I cascaded it.
And
The displaced.
Lachlan, what do you got going on in the world?
I'm Lachlan. You can find me on Twitter and as Lachlan on Instagram. TikTok is the Lachlan. I stream on Twitch as Loch Ness. I host a Tuesday night 9 p.m. Eastern. No, sorry, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday team ups where we do two-headed giants. This week's guests are Nate, Turtle Doc 14, and the Benoit. And I, in real life, host Hate Has No Place Here events at both local schools and our local LGS.
Which is awesome. I appreciate you saving us from in our first game earlier when we needed somebody, and coming back and doing some more. Yeah.
Getting to do an actual regeneration in the middle of the game was just so much flavor win for me. Yeah, thank you for having me, and hopefully you'll with me, and I'll see you on Wednesday night.
Indeed.
I'm very stoked about that.
You're gonna get sick of me.
No, never.
Never. That's impossible.
You're awesome.
I appreciate you all. And Tom, my apprentice, what is happening?
I'm Tom. You can find me on Twitter and Moxfield at Tomedy. And I don't currently have anything else going on.
Besides being my punching bag every once in a while.
Yep.
Well, thank you, everybody. And I said I was going to go look for who we were rating, and yeah, you know what I didn't do? Exactly that.
You didn't rate us, Bobby, Christina?
Yeah, that's where we're going to go, I think. Dude, even though, you know what, the Jun Fund is playing right now over there doing some CEDH. And they've got a low amount of viewers.
Foxy is celebrating her 5th year tonight.
Wow.
Which is
5
astonishing,
years.
actually.
Oh my gosh. Let's see here. I think, yeah, well, it's so weird. For some reason, my phone doesn't update nearly as much with the Twitch. And Demon, I will get a hold of you from the chat, and we'll get your address and get that out to you. And yeah, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. I appreciate everybody's time. I appreciate everybody's just hanging out with me. There we go. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go eat the rest of my food that I haven't finished today and watch some Doctor Who. That's my plan. And let these stitches heal.
If I win the raffle, you don't even have to ask me. River Song deck, please.
Yes. Oh, River Song. She's so gross. I
was going to say, if I win, War Doctor.
Okay, War Doctor. Okay, sweet. I will definitely be doing that in the morning, and I will get a hold of whoever wins, and I will post it on the internet where you can find me. Let's see here. Okay, we are heading out. There we go. Raiding now, and I'm gonna stop the stream. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.